Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the 6th album by Cannibal Corpse, Gallery of Suicide. So this album consisted of yet another lineup change, with a new member joining the band. And there's some other interesting stuff, mainly the change in musical direction. So let's get into it. So in my review of their previous album, I mentioned that George Fish's vocals are broader and much more ferocious compared to Chris Barnes. While they were ferocious on Vile, they became a lot broader with this album in particular, and all for the better. I guess it's because George was much younger at the time and he was still trying to figure out how his voice would fit into Cannibal Corpse's sound. This is also the first album with Pat O'Brien as a guitarist. Now he's not with the band at the moment due to legal issues, but we'll talk about that maybe next month or so when I'm done with this retrospective series. I feel like Pat brought a dynamic to their guitar work that was unprecedented at the time. You see, instead of he and Jack Owen simply cramming as many notes into one riff or one solo as possible, everything is a lot more spread out, and overall it sounds a lot more melodic compared to what we're used to hearing, making it more accessible to casual listeners. Some fans have criticized the lack of bass solos from Alex Webster on this album. Well, this album didn't need any in my opinion. The bass is as good as it needs to be, even if it is a little bit more subdued. Some of the fastest and most experimental drumming in the history of the band can be found on this album, and that's largely due to the technicality of their sound. This is probably one of the longest albums in their discography, and also one of the most diverse. It may be too long for some people, but not for me. I didn't mind that. There's plenty of variety, including an instrumental called From Skin to Liquid. And out of all the instrumentals they've done, even though they haven't done that many, From Skin to Liquid is by far my favorite. And, well, time for more censorship. This is the album cover. And this is the censored version. And this is the back. Moving on. Now, because of how long this album is, there's like 14 tracks, there may be one or two that I don't like, either because they're a bit redundant or they're just not up to par with the rest. My favorite track is definitely the instrumental From Skin to Liquid, and my least favorite is Every Bone Broken. Still a good track, but nothing amazing. So yeah, that was my review of Gallery of Suicide. Next time we're going to be looking at Bloodthirst, the 7th album. So thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like the video, share and subscribe, and hit the notification icon. Be safe during this time, and I'll see you soon.